back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hey guys! So I'm here today to do a TBR for a readathon that is going to be happening at the end of October. This readathon is the Autumn Readathon, hosted by Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings, and it takes place over the 22nd of October up to the 28th of October. So it starts on a Sunday and ends on a Saturday, which is quite an interesting way to do things, and I like it a lot. So, there are a couple of challenges for this. In fact, I think there are 4 challenges and 2 bonus challenges. I can't quite make all of them, so I'm mixing and matching from the bonus and the real. Let's get started. Challenge number 1 is to read a gothic or spooky book. Now, I had a hard time with this. I don't tend to go for horror-y, gothic-y things that often, so I only really had one choice on my shelf. This is The Dead House by Dawn Kurtgich. I've heard amazing things about this. It also has a character called Caitlin in it, so I'm intrigued. Spelt wrong though. That's not how I spell my name. Still. Anyway, it seems like it's a YA, kind of creepy, about a school that's burned down. 3 children from the school are killed in the blaze and 1 disappeared. Little has been known about what happened until now. What I love about this is it's got like burn marks all over the pages. It seems like it's told in different formats with like scripts and letters and recordings and all sorts of stuff. So it seems like it would be a quite quick, fun read. I've heard great things from Eleanor about this. I've heard things from other reviewers about this. It seems like it's going to be good and hopefully not too spooky that it's going to like terrify me. So I'm going to give this one a try for challenge number 1. We'll see how we get on. Let me know if you've read it and what you thought of it down below. Challenge number 2 is to read a non-fiction book that feels autumnal in some way. So this could be, it's about an autumnal topic, maybe something to do with nature, maybe something to do with travel, to autumnal places, something like that. I had a look through my shelves. I have nothing at all that would fit this, so I'm skipping this one. I don't have an option for it, but if you have any recommendations, let me know, because I may be able to buy it before the readathon actually starts, because I'm going to upload this hopefully a few days early. So if you have a recommendation of where I could go with this challenge, maybe link that for me down below so that I can pick it up on Kindle or something. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this, but at the moment I'm skipping it. Next up is number 3, read a novel set in a cold location. So for this one I have chosen Call of the Undertow, which is by Linda Cracknell, and this was actually one of the Mothbox books, which is a subscription service run by Mercedes until recently, and in that I got this a while ago, so I'm looking forward to reading this at last. It's set in Scotland and it does look very sort of autumnal, cold. It looks about right to me, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I think it's about a cartographer called Maggie who moves to Scotland, and when she is there she's kind of hiding from something and she gets involved with a young boy who's local. I think he's only about 9 years old, and it seems like there's a mystery there about him and the secrets that are settled in this very remote place of Scotland. So I'm intrigued. It does kind of sound a bit gothic-y, so yeah. Looking forward to this one. Next up is read a historical fiction novel. Now again, I don't really have any that fit this. I looked through my shelves and I have a lot of fantastical, historical, but nothing that is actually just historical fiction. So if you have recommendations of this, let me know. Because I've missed out 2 of the challenges, I decided I would do the bonus challenges because I think I can do them. So the first one is to read a short story collection. I have chosen this one, which is by Hanu Rajanemi. It's called Invisible Planets, and it's collected fiction of his work. I've heard amazing things about this author, but I'm a little sceptical as to whether or not I will like it, because I know that it's quite strange, weird science fiction, and I do tend to enjoy that more in short story form, so I'm hopeful I'll like it. But I know that his novels have been very weird and cutting edge and quite zany, and I'm not sure that zany SF is my kind of thing. I'm quite like, please spoon feed me when it comes to science fiction. So yeah, we'll see. It's relatively short, so I'm hopeful that I can get through it in the time. It's like 200 and something pages, so fingers crossed I can do this. And then the final one of the bonus challenges is to read an adult novel with a young female protagonist. So for the final challenge I've chosen this one, The Museum of You by Carys Bray. I really enjoy Carys Bray's other work and I just hadn't got around to reading this one yet, but it follows a young girl and her father. The girl is called Clover Quinn And it says Clover Quinn was a surprise. She used to imagine she was the good kind. Now she's not so sure. She'd like to ask Dad about it, but growing up in the saddest chapter of someone else's story is difficult. She tries not to skate on the thin ice of his memories. Darren has done his best. He studied his daughter like a seismologist on the lookout for waves and surrounded her with everything she might want, everything he can think of at least, to be happy. But Clover wants answers. This summer she thinks she can find them in the second bedroom, which is still full of her mother's belongings. Volume isn't important. What she is looking for is essence, the undiluted bits, a collection of things that will tell her the full story of her mother, her father, and who she is going to be. But what you find depends on what you're searching for. So that sounds really good. I do love her writing in other books that she's written, so I'm very hopeful I'll like this one as well, and I'm looking forward to reading it. So that is my TBR for the Autumn Readathon. Do let me know in the comments if you're going to be participating. I'd love to hear what you guys are going to read. If you've done TBRs, link them, or if you just have plans to join in, tell me what you're going to join in with. Thank you all for watching. Do go and check out Mercedes' video if you want to see what she's going to be reading and what the challenges are in full. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye guys.
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.